everyone, welcome back to my channel. That's Austin. Today I am going thrift shopping. I'm not a regular thrift shopper, I would say. I just started to get into it more, and I want to get into it more, but I'm definitely not a seasoned pro. But today I'm at the Goodwill Outlet Center in Atwater Village. So there's an outlet store where there's like bins, and then there's the normal Goodwill right next to it. I'm not sure if you can see. Boom. Outlet store, and then right over there is the normal Goodwill. I'm gonna start at the outlet store. I heard it's pretty intense. I've watched like previous YouTube videos and it's like, it looks pretty intense. And so I'm kind of ready. I don't really know what to expect because it's my first time, and I also know like filming isn't really loved in there, so I'm not gonna really film. But it seems I'm pretty late. I think they just opened, but the parking lot's already full. So a little worried about that. I'll see how busy it is in there. I brought my pink gloves because they said to bring gloves usually because the clothes can be dirty. Brought my AirPods to listen to music while I'm shopping. And yeah, I honestly don't know what to expect. I'm hoping it's good. I'm hoping we'll find good deals, good clothes. Maybe I'll do a haul if I even get anything, but we'll see. I'm a little nervous. Okay, I am back from Goodwill shopping. It was quite intense. I think it's pretty much of a shock for a newbie like me. And so it was quite an interesting experience. I got like around 3 items. It cost around $10, which I was not mad at all. And then I hopped over to the actual Goodwill store, and I think I have some like shopping fatigue for a little bit because I was like going through those bins. But I'm gonna now drive to Pasadena because I'm in the Glendale area, and like in order to get home I need to drive through Pasadena anyways to check out a thrift store there. I think it's a little more curated at the thrift store I'm going to, so I'll see like how it is. The prices here at the outlet is just so good that now that I see like a price that's like more than if I see like one item that costs more than the $10 I spent for 3 items, I'm like, but why? So it'll be interesting. I think I could talk more about it after like I get home and stuff like that, but it was really interesting. I'll talk more about it. I'm gonna head on the road right now. So I just arrived in Pasadena. My hair is making a mess, but I'm now headed to Crossroads Trading. There's a location in Pasadena. I know it's in other locations too in LA, but I want to try this one out because it's closest, and I like Pasadena too, so this should be fun. Pretty sure this is more curated too, so we'll see how the prices are, because usually more curated stores are pricier, but I'm gonna check it out, maybe do a little vlogging. Let's see if I'm embarrassed or not. We'll see. Here we go. No luck at Crossroads Trading. I didn't film much besides like entering into the store. To make up for that, I'm going to get ice cream because I like ice cream. It's one of my favorite foods. I'm pretty sure I saw someone that was at the Goodwill that I went to also here. So I'm like, small world, really small world. Look out for a place to sit down and eat my ice cream. Oh my god, I want to eat it before it all melts. Okay, give me a second. So I got Wanderlust is one of my favorite ice cream places. Ice cream is one of my favorite food groups. I'm not sure if it's a group or not, but it's delicious. I love ice cream all the time. Artisanal ice cream inspired by travel destination, the world. Artisanal ice cream inspired by travel destination, the world. Okay, that's, yeah. Oh, I should have tried another one. Dang it, they had a Thai tea flavor that I didn't try. Okay, anyways, so I got one of their traditional flavors, or signature flavors, which is their Vietnamese Rocky Road. So good. And then I sampled a Sakura Crunch one, which is like Sakura flavored ice cream, like Japanese sakura flowers, or Sakura. I already tried it, it's good. A little disappointed that I didn't find anything from Crossroads. What's difficult is that it's very curated, so they're bringing pieces that are like good pieces and more basic pieces like Ralph Lauren, Zara, Levi's, things like that. And so when you see those things and like all together in all one space and you never see like any duds, it makes those like pieces kind of less special, and they're still more expensive than if you're like trying to find it somewhere else. And so in the Goodwill, it's very different because like you're trying to find like hidden treasures and like you're trying to find hidden gems, which was what I was trying to do. And it's like you get like that thrill if you find something. In here, it's like you either find something or you like all the items have already been found for you, and so it's not as like fun and like, oh my god, like what am I gonna find now? But this ice cream, which is also serving as my lunch, delicious. And yes, I do go to these ice cream stores and pretend like I haven't tried the flavor before, just to try it again, just to get a free sample. And they're nice about it too, so it doesn't matter. It's an ice cream store video now. The line, I was being impatient, and so I didn't want to have to wait in line to taste flavors again, and so I just got the pints, which is totally fine. The pints were fine. I got the, which one did I get? Oh my god, I'm gonna make this light, I'm sorry. Sorry. I stopped by a plant store, which is pretty cute. I recorded a little bit of it on my phone. It's called Leafy. It's on Colorado Boulevard. Kind of cute, but also still pretty expensive for plants. And I'm like, I kill all the plants I get, so what's the point? Why do I try? Like, why do I try to be a plant dad when I literally can't? So it's fine. It's cool. Whatever. And then I was like, I don't know if I should go here, but I already did. So I went to 2nd Street, Pasadena. It's pretty small, but I just searched through there a little bit. I got one piece that I thought was really cute. It's pretty basic, honestly, but I still think it's pretty cute. It was a fun day. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Okay, I'm back. First went to the Goodwill outlet store, and then I went to Crossroads Trading Company in Pasadena, and then I went over to 2nd Street in Pasadena. It was like three very different experiences within these different thrift stores. This is my first time ever going to an outlet store for Goodwill, and so it was definitely an experience, especially being someone who does not thrift or is very new to thrifting. So I brought gloves, which is a great idea to have, and I just like started listening to music. And once you enter, it's like there's just a bunch of bins in the like warehouse style building, bunch of blue bins with a bunch of clothes in there, and then everyone has like their own shopping cart, and I'm just like clueless going into it. I'm like, what do I do? So I grab a shopping cart and like looking through stuff, but like I'm in the area where like no one's around. And then you like look around and you see people like lining up in a rectangle. And so people lining up in that rectangle are waiting for fresh bins because they bring in new bins each time. And so I was like, okay, I'm like looking at it, and then I'm like trying to like look through stuff. And then once I see the new bins come, I'm like, okay, let me try to get into it too. Too late. You have to like find your place there because like they're not like blocking you, but like they're in the zone too. Like everyone's trying to get clothes from those bins. And what's I think like really important when going into those outlet stores and like buying at those like trying to get clothes within those bins is like not looking at any of the labels, not looking at anything. If you see something that you think you may like, just grab it and then sort through it later. And so that's why people have like cartfuls of clothes, and then they just go off to an area later, and then they sort through it to see what they want to keep and what they don't want to keep, which makes total sense. It was very hectic. I do want to go again. I do want to go again with friends because I think it's like a very interesting experience. And what I do like about it is that like it's $2.55. I think it's $2.55 a pound of clothes. So they do it by weight. They put your clothes in a cart and then they weigh the clothes within it. So they subtract the cart weight and then you pay. So in total, I got 3 pieces of clothing for $10, and I'm not mad at that at all. I think that's a really great deal. After that hour, I was like honestly so tired. I was like looking at the bins. It was exhausting because like you're constantly like looking through clothes, and it can be like really disheartening, like not finding anything for a little bit, and then like my spirits would pick back up of like, oh, I found something that was like pretty nice. It's exhausting, but also like really thrilling to like find something like that's really interesting, or like good value. Or so I found 3 pieces from the Goodwill outlet. which is definitely not a lot. I definitely had the least out of everybody. And then I found one piece from Second Street. My idea going into these thrift stores is that I only, like, what really hinders me is that I'm not just trying to get clothes. I'm trying to find, like, the hidden gems amongst, like, the mess of clothes in there. And so I'm trying to find either name brands or designer pieces because I want to build that up in my closet instead of just building up, like, clothes in my closet. That just, honestly, it makes it so much more difficult. The first one that I got was this, like, track jacket, and so it's a Ralph Lauren one. Oh my god. Ralph Lauren jacket. Nice Ralph Lauren sign. And it's a tennis jacket. So it's from the US Open in 2008. In the earlier years with Ralph Lauren, with their shirts, with their designs, like, they would have bigger icons or bigger symbols here. So it's like, I see a lot of Ralph Lauren in, like, a lot of thrift stores because I feel like it's a very classic look. And it's usually, like, a nice design or brand. The next one I got, it's out there, but you have to see my vision, okay? You have to see my vision. And so this is another Ralph Lauren. Okay, there we go. Perfect, great. Ralph Lauren, like, tennis or golf jacket thing. And when I first saw it, I first looked at it, I was like, hey, Ralph Lauren, let me pick it up and let me just see how it is. And I was like, I don't know. But then you have to think about the vision. So you can't really see it here, but it's gross. It looks gross. It's, like, pretty stained, and it's, like, discolored, but there's nothing a little bleach can't do, right? Bleach it up. And then I was thinking, like, I do like the cut of it, so you have the cut and it's, like, more, it's gonna go, like, more in instead of, like, out on the shoulders. It's, like, more into the neck. I was, like, thinking, like, okay, I don't want to wear it dress style, but I could just, like, cut it here. Bam. There you go. You have a tank top. A cute tank top. It's a Ralph Lauren tank top. So good. So good. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. What's really cool here is that's, like, oh, I don't think you can see it. It's, like, like a quilted almost pattern on the top. This third piece was, like, a very interesting one. I'm so happy that I got it because overall it's, like, probably, like, $3 because these 3 items was $10 total. But it's this Giorgio Armani suit jacket or blazer. I don't have anything matching with it, but it's like, more of a, if it's, like, a spring or winter day, just, like, wear it on top, make it more casual. It's a little, like, it's very loose, actually. There is a hole right here, but I could easily, like, stitch that up. I'm not mad at that, actually. I just like the color of it. I like the pattern of it. And it's Armani. Made in Italy. Maybe other people would be like, that was a bad decision to make, and maybe all my clothes were a bad decision to make. I don't know. And then the last thing I got was from Second Street. It's a super dry shirt. And so, super dry. It's a UK brand. Mixing, like, vintage wear plus, like, Japanese designs. I just thought it was really cute because it's, like, super dry. I love the color. I wouldn't call this a haul. I would call it, like, what's a small version of a haul? When you haul something, it's like a carry. A light carry. Looking forward to doing more thrifting. I think I do want to find, like, more thrift shops that are, like, less curated, and more of, like, a scavenger hunt to find cool things. Please let me know if I did thrifting correctly, if there's a way to thrift correctly better. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends to subscribe and watch. Really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.